Every day there are clients to meet, properties to value, viewings to arrange, standard estate agency stuff. But thanks to a man called Cecil Jackson Cole, this isn't a standard estate agency. Andrews is 100% owned by charitable trusts. All the profits that aren't reinvested in the business go to these trusts, who use them to kickstart innovative charitable projects. It's unusual to say the least, but it works. For Andrews, its clients and the projects it supports. It's been working for 70 years. Cecil Jackson Cole founded Andrews as an estate agency in 1946. Seeing the millions left starving in Europe after the war, he responded to a famine relief appeal in Oxford in ways no one had ever done before. He used profits from his business to pay for fundraising advertising and seconded his own staff to run the appeal office. Then he opened Britain's first permanent charity shop to raise more funds. Oxfam was born. Later, he set up other agencies to address different humanitarian needs in the UK and overseas. Just before he died, he gifted his whole property business to charitable trusts, setting up a long-term flow of profits to fund new charitable projects. Since then, these trusts have given well over £10 million to support more than 180 charities. But to mark the 70th birthday of the estate agency, the trust and the agency wanted to launch a long-term project of their own.
We wanted a project that would be really local, that staff could engage with and get involved with personally. So the idea is to have a house local to each Andrews estate agency. We're calling it My First Space because we want young people to have it as a stepping stone to independence. Young people who, for one reason or another, have had a difficult and traumatic upbringing.
The Trust has already bought the first of these houses in Bristol, which will be leased to a youth support charity.
We're aiming to support the young people for up to 2 years, and so by the end of those 2 years they will be confident to live independently without our support. They would have accessed education or employment opportunities and be stable within those, and then ready to move on into the next step in their lives, into their own place, and then those flats will become available for other young people even care. To have Andrews working alongside us on that is just an amazing opportunity.
The first house will be refurbished by one of the social enterprises that the Trust supports.
Bristol Together is a community interest company, and we are a property development company, training ex-offenders to be high quality plasterers, painters, whatever they're going to do, so that they can stay with us for a couple of years, go out the other end fully trained, qualified, ready to start their own businesses or work for another company.
For David Westgate, what's particularly pleasing about the project is the opportunities for Andrews' staff to become deeply involved in it. This has already started.
We set the challenge at the start of the year to all of our staff, being our 70th year, to raise £70,000 to fully refurbish the property to a very, very high standard for the end users that 1625 will actually find for us.
We've started raising money, there's projects going on across the company, and going forward I think this is going to be something that's going to be really positive and something that's going to be in the back of everyone's heads.
This is only the first property, so the vision that our chairman has set us is to actually find one house for 50 years. And what we hope to do is a real end-to-end project where some of these young people may be able to work with Andrews as trainees or apprenticeships over the years and potentially become a full member of Andrews' staff, which really is very, very exciting.
I've come from a training background, so helping people with CVs, helping them get up and get the life skills they need is something that I'd really be sort of interested to do with them.
If we can achieve 50 houses over the next 50 years, what a fantastic legacy for Andrews as well as Cecil Jackson Cole.
Cecil's first wife, Phyllis, died in 1956, but his second wife, Theo, is still with us, in body and in spirit.
This new project, raising money for the young people, and to house them and to encourage them and to help them to get the jobs. I think it is wonderful, and I know that my husband would feel just the same. the kind of thinking that he did, building one thing upon another and extending the possibilities beyond imagination.
And we're really excited about it. That doesn't mean we're going to stop doing our other work. We will continue to fund new and emerging charities. That's an important part of what Cecil Jackson Cole would have wanted us to do, and we'll continue to go on and do it.